Hey guys, back in the garage again, working on patches. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Well, I tweaked the fenders a little bit. I cheated. I did it a little bit without you, I'm sorry. So I got them pretty decent, back to where they were again. We knew these were off here because these doors were just so bad. They were really, whoever did those door skins, mm, it was just bad. We got this in here too. Remember, this was the worst. It was really tight here, and then it got really wide again. So we got it back pretty good. And even down the side, like when you get down the side now, it's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. And now what we got to do, game plan for today, is I want to put the vertical support right in here. And then it kind of starts to tie everything together in the front. Because this front end, I mean, you could just wobble this around. You can wobble it all over the place right now. So that vertical support just stiffens up everything to the radiator support. Right up here to the hood latch. I got to paint that and put that in. I'm not going to put it in now because it's just going to get all over spray and stuff. So I'm not going to bother with it. And then once we get the vertical brace in right in there, we can start blocking this car down. And I think we can get this car done, blocked down today. And any touch-ups that we have to do, maybe we won't get that done today, if there are any, and I'm sure there's gonna be. But if we don't get to that today, tomorrow we could finish that off. That would be Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday, if the weather's decent and I can get this car ready, maybe we can paint this car on Wednesday. Who knows? Fingers crossed. I got to try to have some type of game plan, and we'll go with that one. And that's pretty much it. It's just a little bit here and a little bit there. And again, I want to thank you guys for sending in pictures of your rides. Guys are starting early this week. They're starting to send some pictures in. And I can't thank you enough for sharing your rides with everybody. And don't forget, like I say, as far as the Friday Night Car Show, just send 2 pictures, what the car is, the year and everything, what it is, your name. And send that, just 2 pictures. And send that to my email at keepitsimplegarage@gmail.com. And it'll be in on Friday, okay? So now don't forget this here. I'm going to actually take this out of the wrapper. I really need to take it out. This is the welder right here. I know it's used. This welder I got from our captain to do a review on it. So if you want, you can take a look at it. You can take a look at the review. If not, don't worry about it. I used it over at Mr. Wilson's for a little bit. But it's a nice, portable, handy welder. It runs a shielded gas, so it doesn't have a gas. It doesn't have the capability of hooking a gas bottle up to it, and it runs off of 110. So that's going to be the tool giveaway this Friday, right after the car show. So like I say, I'm just going to go through the comments. I'm going to scroll up and down and everywhere. And wherever it stops, I put my finger on it. That's the person who's going to win it. Okay, and I hope that person who wins it actually needs it. All right. But that's pretty much it. You know me, I could babble on all day long. What do you say I get you guys set up over here so we can put that brace in? Okay. Let's see what we can do. Whoa. Back a little bit. Yeah, let's set this in here so we can keep moving on this. There it is. Oh, I hate to do this. Okay. Yeah, this thing usually just flounders around all over the place until you start getting this stiffener in, this vertical stiffener. Because this thing, it just moves all over. But we'll get it. We're definitely going to get it. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It went quick. Ooh. Oh, come on. Try to get this first. Okay. There it is. It's kind of a pain getting to these. got it. Oh, maybe. Got it. Oh, you grab a wrench. Hey, why ain't he so bad? I don't know. It's crazy, right? Oh, we got that. Okay. Let's see if we can get the rest of these. These usually never line up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, hey, we got it. We'll get this. We got one more up top here. I'll show you guys, like, where all this goes. If I could fit. You know me with my glasses. I should have brought them with me. Oh yeah, we got this. We got it. Hold on. Let me just show you where these bolts are. Not screws. I know somebody sent the comment. It's like, we got to get used to starting to say bolts instead of screws. My whole life I've always stumbled over my words. So thanks a lot. I appreciate you finding my problem there. No, I'm only kidding. This is where they go. That's where the bolt goes, right there. Another bolt there. There's another bolt there, and another bolt right there. And this one right here, when you set the hood latch in, it'll set down, and then another bolt will come down from the hood latch down into here. See, I didn't call them screws. I called them bolts. So I'm just going to snug that down, and then we're just going to start blocking this car down because we got a little bit to go on this car. And a lot of that, and I'm sorry, I'm going to probably fast forward. Maybe I'll fast forward some pounds and I'll stop and we'll go over everything. Because like I say, it's so repetitious. It's just like, all right, let's block it down. All right, here it is. All right, let's block it down again. All right, here it is. So I'm trying to make it not as boring. I don't want to put you through it. So, all righty. I'm just going to, let me put you right over here. I'll slug it down right over here. Hold on. Let's just get this. This way we could just start cranking on the bodywork. It'd be nice to get that done. I really want to get the car ready, hopefully for Wednesday. If we could, it would be great to get this car in paint on Wednesday. And then I really can't do anything. I can't assemble anything on the body until it sits. Because Wednesday, maybe Thursday. If we get it painted Wednesday, maybe Thursday. If not Thursday, Friday, we'll start doing like all the brakes and everything. Until, like little things here and there, just until we're ready to wet sand the car out. Once we wet sand the car out, I pretty much have everything to put it together. The wheel well trim, everything. I have all that stuff. So, I got to get the windshield. That's what I got to get. Okay. So, I'm going to take a look. See where I can get a good windshield. I usually get that from New York Resto Mod. They have like old muscle car parts like Chevelles, Camaros, Mustangs, anything. I believe on eBay it's called Yesterday's Chevrolet or something like that, or Yesterday's Muscle Cars. But he's right. I'm lucky because he's right here. Maybe, oh my gosh, maybe 20. He's actually right around the corner from Mr. Wilson. Maybe 10 minutes from Mr. Wilson. And Mr. Wilson's maybe about 15 minutes away from him. So maybe while we're out there. Oh, as a matter of fact, we're going to go out to Mr. Wilson's this week. Mr. Wilson has that 67 Camaro Rally Sport. We got to put a vinyl roof on it. So we're probably going to go out there Friday. Oh, yeah, you know what? Before I forget, let's talk about this now. Let me put this down. Okay, before I forget, somebody had sent a comment. He's like, hey, you probably got about $15,000 into the car or something like that, or $20,000 into the car, and the car's probably only going to be worth about $25,000. You know what? I can't agree with you on that because I think I've done so many of these cars. And when I tell you I haven't done 100, my buddy stopped counting years ago at 700. So I've probably done about 1,000 of these cars, legitimately about 1,000 first gen, just Camaros, not counting Chevelles, Novas, and other cars that I've done. So what I want to do, because he brought up a good point, and I'm very transparent, especially with this. You guys know I bought this car to put it together, to sell it, to help me fund other cars. So what I want to do with this car is I'm going to go over the entire cost of this build. What I paid for the car, what I paid for the motor. A lot of the parts, to be honest, the only body parts that I had to buy for this car was that rear spoiler. Every build is going to be different. I could, like right now for me to build this car, now I don't have the spare doors. I didn't have the fenders or the header panel or hood, unless it comes with another car that you buy. So every car is going to be different in the build price. So we're going to go over what the build price is on this. It's not going to be a labor. No labor is involved. It's just going to be what it actually costs out of your pocket to build this car to the point to where we have it. And I'm going to go over the whole thing with you. But I'm thinking maybe Friday, I'm going to try to do a live. I've never done one before. I don't even know how to get started on it. So I'm going to get a friend of mine, Brian, from Arrowhead Garage. We do the Friday night lives. Every now and then they invite me on. So I'm going to ask him how to do it. And if I can do it, I'm going to hopefully do a live Friday with Mr. Wilson. We'll do a sit down. We'll do a live just on what this build is. And any other questions you guys might have. And hopefully maybe some of you guys will join us. I hope you do. So that's what I want to throw out to you guys. I want to just go over total cost on this car. And you guys are going to be surprised how much money I have into it and what I think the car is going to be worth when it's done. All right, so, well, that, you know me, I could babble on all day. Well, this is all done right here. Now it'll start to pull the nose together a little bit. Like if you see it, the nose now, it doesn't look like gappy on one side or anything like that. It all just starts coming together once you start putting this support in right here. And I still have to put this brace in the latch right here, which it'll stiffen it up even more. But now it's nice and tight. Like now you can almost sit on that. Not that anybody would. Well, I would anyway. But now it'll actually support a little bit of weight. So let me set up this camera right over here. And we're going to start on this door. And we're going to work our way down. Then we'll go around to the other side. Or I might just mix it up a little bit. I don't even know, honestly. There's really not much of a game plan on this one because it's really so much has got to get done. So let me set you guys up, I think right over here, if this will give you a good spot. No, you know what? I'll set you guys up right here. Okay? All right. All right. I got to tell you, we knocked down a lot of this before we took it apart. And it really saved us a lot of time. You know, now in this process anyway. It's not bad. I mean, it's almost all gone already. I can see some little low spots, but I think that'll come out. I don't want to burn through this. Oh, somebody asked me, sent in the comments, hey Al, what's Jerome doing with that spray can? What is he spraying? That was like a self-etching primer, and he was hitting all the spots that I had burnt through to hit bare metal. So he was just touching it up. He was just going around touching up things like that. It was a lot easier than mixing up some of this stuff and then shooting it again. So that's why we went with that. And I got that. He had gotten that from the paint supply store. I'll show you. When I'm done with this at the end of the day, hopefully I'll remember. I'll show you what it was. And that's really, it's kind of like a cheat if you don't want to mix up some of this primer. Yeah, this is a little dimple right here, and I think I'll come back. I want to show you. I'm just trying to knock down the big bulk of the big bulk of the stuff. Like this right here, I'm going to let that go. Because I want to just knock down every panel. Then I'll come back and I'll fine tune it a little bit by trying to get rid of this. And then if I can't, then I know I got to skim it a little bit, sand it down, and then we'll just hit it again with a little, primer. And then this car is going to get sealed. So I just wanted to show you that, all right? There. I'll put you over here. All right, guys, I do it all the time. I don't want to put you through this anymore. Here we go. All right, guys, just stop for a second, showing you where we are. This is all sanded down. This is all blocked down. I got to tell you, so far I'm pretty happy with it. There's nothing that really jumps out at me. I mean, I'm sure when it's painted black and it's nice and shiny, there's a lot of things that are going to jump out at me. But nothing that I'm going to look at and go, damn, I can't believe I missed that. I think I got the old dams out of there. And now it's just, I got to tell you, it's really, I mean, faint little here, maybe a little here. It's getting there. It really is. We'll have this car blacked down by the end of the day. It'll all be ready to go. And then it's just a matter of just touching up any little thing that I think is going to stare at you in the face. But there's nothing right now that I see that really that's going to stare us in the face, I don't think. So this is the game plan right now. All right, because this whole side is done. What I want to do now, I didn't do the low valance, but what I want to do, because I got to get out of the sun because my phone stopped recording, it overheated. I want to block the whole side of this car down. Once we get that done, and it shouldn't take us too long, like I say, we knock down a good 80% of this right here before we disassembled it. And, you know, it just worked out so well because now I'm not killing myself because I'm still a little bit sore. Whenever I go golfing, I'm sore for some reason. I don't know why. So game plan, I want to come down the side. Then we're going to hit the back, that panel, the roof, and then the lower valance. And this car will be blocked down. It still has to be sealed. I believe Jerome's going to stop by. So do me a favor if you have time, just stop by. Just to make sure that there's something that I missed. You know, and I really don't see anything here that's really going to shout at you. I really don't. I think we got the car pretty good. You know, just blocking it down and just getting all the little bodywork done and stuff. Yeah, I tried to find as much as I could before we put any type of primer on it. And I'm usually pretty good at finding things just by running your hand over it. And, you know, but there's always things that you miss. I know that. And there's always those little dips and things like that. But the big thing that really stood out were these quarter panels. These quarter panels was just so, they were wavy. They were very wavy, and I don't think they're wavy now. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop for a second. I want to run out. I want to go grab some lunch because I'm starving. And when we come back, we're going to jump on this fender right here. I don't even know why I'm telling you that I'm going out to get lunch. You know, I may as well just go out, go get something to eat, come back, and we'll just start right where we were, okay? All right, so give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Here we go. Okay. Here's the troublemaker right there. Hello, Jerome. Woo. Hey, guys, we're getting there. This is just about done. All right, I'm going to talk with Jerome for a minute. See what he's got going on. What do you got going on? What's that? Oh, I forgot all about it. Thank you so much. Let me know. Let me know what I owe you. All righty. Look at that.
Look, we got something. This is 320 by hand.
320 by hand.
So if you get the car straight,
Okay.
if
Well, listen, if is a little, 2 letters with a huge, huge meaning.
huge meaning. So let's say, for instance, the car is pretty straight.
Let's say it is.
This is good. I'm happy about it. This is going to be the
See what we can do.
the car, that right there, basic.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
So, and we're going to 320 with the interface pad as well. Maybe even 400.
That's all. Okay. Whatever
No,
you think.
But it will be after this. Just because the car is going to be shiny still.
Well, take a look at this. I went down this side. This side's all done.
This side's all done?
I just have to come back and just polish a little bit. And that's it.
You feel pretty good about it. These doors were pretty straight.
Yeah. Well, they were. They had their little bumps and bruises here and there. Whoever.
That feels great. This is 220?
That's 220.
Okay, so this little pad, right? Look how dirty that stuff is.
I know. It got all dusty. I don't know how.
This little Pro Block here is
all right.
Soft on one side, hard on the other. I might even give you a brand new one to do this.
All right.
So you keep...
Give me the soft side. I'm done doing the hard stuff.
Yeah. I know. I wish it was that easy. But so you got the stuff. Now look. It's that easy.
Okay. So you're just polishing it.
Oh, that's it. So if you're going to go around the car again,
okay,
to straighten it a little more, do that with the 220.
All right.
You start getting that a lot.
Yeah, you know what? There was some of them I just had to chase. I didn't want to, but I just had to.
Listen, there's paint on the car underneath.
Yeah.
Sand's a little bit different, but if you hit that,
okay,
and then you go a little further, you may be able to sand that and that and get it straight. You understand?
That's what I was trying to do.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, it's not like I just burnt through it. What?
Let's feel something else.
What?
Let's feel something else. This car is black.
Yes.
It means something.
Yeah, I know.
My opinion on
okay.
being straight, I don't
okay.
care what color it is. White, silver, black, blue, green, orange.
Gotcha.
It doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Okay.
But some things bring attention to your eye a little faster.
Yeah.
And black is one.
Oh, yeah.
This quarter feels very nice. That quarter feels very almost.
Oh, almost very nice. There's a little spot there. I'm going to show you that. I know the spot that you found. I know. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on.
We don't.
All right, better.
We don't really know the spot.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to guess at it.
Yeah.
It's right around here.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, right there.
This feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. And this right here, just a little bit. And it looks like you got stuff to go. Remember when we primed,
okay.
I hit both quarters a little bit hard.
Yes, you did.
So I'm surprised you went through over there, on top.
No, you know what happened? I should have sanded it better before we primed it in that one spot. I had to chase that body line.
Well, that's the ideal thing to do.
Yeah, it killed me to do it, but I had to chase the body line. I had to get it right.
It feels so good to prime, even when you think you're ready.
Yeah. Oh, no. I know there's still a lot, but it's all like...
we painted it. You didn't sand it that good.
No, I know. You're right.
And see what happens when it dries?
I know.
But this is not going to be an inferior piece.
Yeah, no. The cowl and the hood and everything's going to cover that.
One of the shiniest deck lids I ever saw.
The deck lid came out pretty good, so when I parked this car at a car show, hey, what do you got? I got that deck lid right over there. Look at that. Just look at that deck lid. Yeah, that'll be the only car in a car show with the back trunk open so everybody can see it.
With mirrors.
With mirrors all over the place. Yeah, with ropes, roping it off. Please do not touch. All right, guys. I'd love to sit here and talk with you guys, but no, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just leave this phone right over here, and I'm going to let it record. And what I feel is decent, I'll leave, and whatever I feel that isn't, I'll take out. So most likely I'll take out a lot. So, alrighty, here we go. Hold on, Jerome. Let me help you with that.
Where do you want to put this stuff?
I'm going to put this. Listen, I have to put it on the counter.
Make it look like a professional.
Yeah,
shop.
it's got to look like a professional shop now. You know, it's.
Good, Rob.
What's that?
Pretty nice.
Thank you. What's that?
Extremely happy with the lines.
Yeah, I had.
The hood's gonna do.
Yeah, you know what though? I got to tell you, I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with the hood. Then again, we didn't hit it with the high bolt primer.
We don't want to prime the hood. We're gonna this stuff.
What's this?
This is the sealer. We're gonna put this on the car.
This will do the whole car?
No. This
Oh, okay.
One coat.
Gotcha. Perfect. Perfect. That's just to seal it.
When I paint the car,
Okay.
I usually you're not running now, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm gonna.
The camera's running.
You know what? Hold on, guys. He's gonna tell me something you guys aren't supposed to hear,
No, listen.
and I'll tell you later when he leaves.
Listen to me. Primarily, I use
Okay.
the cartridges, the plastic cartridges, the disposable canisters. You know, like the.
Oh yeah, you can flip them upside down and paint them.
Yes.
Yes.
I use those
Okay.
because there's no thought process.
All right.
You pop it open, you fill the bag up, boom, you go.
Yeah.
You know, the other way, you put it on.
No, I get it. Yeah, that one you can literally flip it upside down.
I'm gonna get a small kit. I don't use them
Okay.
at home.
All right.
Because I'm always very.
Whatever they are, I got. Yeah, whatever they are, I got.
Listen, this is going to be in a budget, beautiful world.
No, I appreciate it.
Truly,
Thank you.
truly, we're good.
You know.
The manifold I didn't take off yet.
No, don't worry. No. This is actually. I think I'm gonna have, huh?
New wells are in.
Yeah. Yep. And they're not bolted here, so I could tuck paper underneath it so we can jam it out. They're painted actually. They came out really nice. My son did them.
Good job.
You know, so I'm gonna clean them up. I'll tape them off so we won't get any overspray on them.
Yep.
And yeah, but what do you think?
I'm really good.
I didn't touch that yet.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna do. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. I already went from here. I wrapped around the top. I didn't do the front lower valves.
Okay, we don't care about that.
No. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll still hit it. You know, but
We
this.
all know that only looks bad up on a flatbed.
No, you can't put it up on a flatbed. No. Body guys don't bend over.
Never come.
No, body guys don't have knees. Straight legs. That's it. You know. So.
Professional car guys, they're car shows.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care.
No, they don't care.
They're like straight on.
Yeah, because they don't bend down either. They're all guys like us that just can't bend down anymore. So this right here, I'm gonna finish hitting this.
This corner feels pretty good from here to here. I just felt it. I didn't feel that.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna.
not sanded.
No, I'm gonna finish this. I still
Can I
gotta.
move the lines?
I gotta tell you, I'm not disappointed at all. I'm really not.
They look great.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed.
69s in the hot rod world is one of the hardest body line cars to do.
I have to agree with you. I've done. I had
100%.
a '67 Chevelle. I did that car in triple black. The quarter mile looked like it was a block long,
Yeah.
like almost like a Charger. You
Correct.
know, and that car was easy. It was a long panel, but it was easy to do.
71.2 Chevelle, not terrible either. They
No,
go together
no,
pretty
I've done
good.
them.
Listen, I have yet to do a 69 Camaro that I didn't white body filler between door and quarter.
And yeah.
Listen, I've done these
Yeah.
cars.
Yep.
Wiped them from head to toe with brand new GM metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know that sounds crazy, folks.
Listen,
It's true.
my buddy's car was on the cover of Chevy High Performance magazine. They did a full centerfold on it and everything. He lives locally. He's right over here. That car will be here one day. And that car was skimmed from front to back about 25, 30 years ago. And that car still looks like it looks like it almost rolled out of the factory. That's how nice this guy did a job on it.
I like that.
You know, the guy just took he just took his time doing it. He did such a nice
There's a
job.
79 C28 on 109 for sale.
Is that?
Cortez Silver, in my eyes, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a different color, it's 79.
Yeah.
But it's a very soft silver. Dude, the car's beautiful. I
Yeah.
was going to call the guy and say, I know it's a little expensive for my taste, but it don't hurt to ask.
Just curious to see what you're looking to get for it. You
It's
know,
gotta be in the 20s.
I gotta go. I'm going down to Kentucky to go get that other car. You know, so I'm gonna take a run down there. I'm gonna
You
talk
already
to.
have the Trans Am, yeah?
I have the Trans Am out east. Yeah. Yep.
And then,
I'm waiting
What
on the
other car
carburetor.
you-
That should be done this week.
what other car you looking at?
That red one.
Another Trans Am?
No, that one that I showed you.
Oh,
Yeah. So I gotta go get that, and I'm gonna actually fly down there and drive it back.
You are?
I'm gonna fly down there and drive it back.
He says he'll make it.
He says it could make it around a block. It could make it from here to you.
It looks like it'll make it.
Yeah, I think so. So we'll see. Listen, the way I look at it, if it breaks down, I'll find the nearest U-Haul, rent the truck, rent a trailer, throw it on a trailer, and bring it back. One-way trip.
Let me know how close you are. I got a truck until the 2nd.
Okay.
Are you going before that?
I don't know when I'm going to go get it. I don't want to go get it until after this is painted. Once this is painted, because that other car, you know, that other Mustang could be coming back. You know.
Boy. It's not outside. I don't want it to rust away.
What? This right? No, I'm gonna roll this underneath there. I might take the Mustang and take it over Mr. Wilson's and leave it there.
I'm talking about going before it's painted.
Oh yeah. So.
I'm gonna shut you down if I don't think it's gonna look good.
No, I listen, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, what do you think so far?
Pretty good about doing?
That had to get done. It had to get done. Yeah.
Made some 2K over that.
Yeah, it had to get done. But it's like, I gotta say, there's nothing that screams at me other than those subtleties that are in there, and on that side over there.
That's the worst thing, man. This car's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, there's nothing that screams.
I'm not stick the hood in 220 DA and felt it up yet.
Yeah.
We have to feel every inch of that hood.
All right.
Because if there's anything in the hood,
yeah,
we can't wet on wet it. Meaning, sand it like that, sealer, and paint. Understand? No problem.
You can't. No, you don't prime it.
No, the seal is a good barrier.
All right, so that'll get sealed.
X-primer, sealer.
Okay.
And then paint.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
It's a good application. It works
all right.
Nice.
Listen. I believe you. Yeah. You know a lot more than what I know about this.
Let's not spray anything in here with these spots in here.
No. That's just the dust from here. It's just that.
No, I know.
Yeah. But
I'm going to detail.
Jerome, thank you so much.
Did I give you everything?
No, that's it. I mean,
think I got. Oh, this is 320.
Okay.
You could do the polish coat when you get done. I'll stop by probably tomorrow or so.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get this thing.
Piston on the thing. Is the hoist here still?
Yeah, I can take it off right now.
I don't need it.
All right.
Need it now. I just
okay.
need to know that it's.
Yeah. You know what I'll do tomorrow? I'm gonna change it this way, and then I'll put it to the side.
Right?
I know, but I got to get to it, so I got to take the plastic down.
Just take the piston out. That's all.
All right.
I took your son used the arm for yours.
Yes.
So I have my arm.
Perfect.
And my hardware.
Perfect.
All I need is the piston out.
Perfect. Thank you, Jerome.
Only because I'm getting a motor in the next few days, probably by the weekend.
First thing in the morning, that'll be done.
Okay. I got 2 small blocks, and I want to bring them to my house.
Nice.
And I'm probably going to just sell them.
Really?
Too much stuff. Really? I have 2 big blocks in my garage. I have one that's going in the Camaro, complete like this.
Okay.
Alternator, power steering pump, belts, everything, fan, just like that.
Oh, dropping.
And I'm going to put that in the 9.
Okay.
It has a trainee, everything. It came out of a really good running.
Oh, that's perfect.
71 pickup truck.
Oh, that's perfect.
But I don't think the motor's a 71.
That's okay. As long as it ran good, that's all that matters.
Good. From what I understand, it ran really good. That's all I really want with that car.
Okay.
I don't need anything fancy.
Okay. Nice.
My daughter's Mustang. My friend is hell bent about taking the car.
Okay.
And putting all his stuff, because he twin turboed his Mustang.
Get out of
Took
here.
his 427 out. And he wants to take everything and put it in my daughter's car and leave it ratty with 4 lungs, weld the spider gears, and bring it to
Calverton?
Lake George.
Oh no, get out of here. When is Lake George?
September 4th, 5th, 6th.
Oh, it's like another week or 2.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah.
Wow, that's
but
awesome.
I don't want to do it. He wanted to come and get the car today. Him and his nephew took off work to put the motor in my daughter's car. Can you imagine that car looking the way you didn't see it?
I didn't see it. I think it would be pretty cool though.
It's a pretty ratty car.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know.
cool,
oh, that's awesome. That is so. Hey, how'd you do Saturday fishing? Did you go fishing?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
You want to know the bet? So, I went with my whole family.
Okay.
My nephew did a fundraiser. One of the
Nice.
girls I know did a fundraiser. It's like $1,500 for the boat for the night.
Gotcha.
And that people pay to go fishing. It's like $75.
Yes.
Anything after that is money over and above, the pool, the food,
Gotcha.
the bed, the fundraiser, whatever the fundraiser was.
Nice.
So we went out, and this is the best part of my life that I'm going to show you.
Here we go.
I don't know, listen.
It's not you catching a fish.
It is
somebody else.
Nobody can. If I caught a big fish,
you're giving it to
somebody.
Same way.
So no worries. But just so you know, this is the guy filleting. This is the guy filleting my niece's fish, right? That's them giving her the pool money.
Oh my gosh!
Wait.
How awesome
They're all
is that?
cheering and loving, right? She's so embarrassed. They're yelling. That's how giving her the envelope. And that's what won the pool.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody caught a fish that qualified. It's a snapper. She's the only one
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. That's great.
$180.
That's a $180 fish right there.
Right there. She brought it home, and I think she's eating it tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Is that cool? And
God bless her.
Look how happy she is.
Gosh,
Dude, I can't even tell you.
that's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Wow. I'm a little late. Oh my God.
Oh, it's okay.
11 o'clock at night. Oh.
That's all right. You know what?
You know my grandson? They're best friends. My granddaughter, my grandson, the same age. My daughter's daughter and my son's son.
Okay.
They're really good friends. They've always been together since they're born. And Julian's like, I'm so really happy for you that you won. I really wish I won. That's a lot of money. She's like, I know.
It's a lot of money for one person, right?
She opens up the envelope and gives him $50.
How nice is that?
He's like, no. She's like, yeah. You're gonna get. I said he would have never gave you $50.
Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? Yeah. That is so. Remind me to tell you my fish story one day, my bluefish story. Went out at night. Me and my buddy worked at Jim Seafood. I'm not going to tell you now because it's a story. It's a
fish story.
And it's all true. It's all true. All right, it's all true. All right, I'll tell you guys. All right. Now I'll tell you really quick. All right, so my buddy and I, we go fishing. We went out. It was like a midnight trip or something like that.
On a boat.
On a boat. Yep, out of Captree. We go out of Captree. We go blue fishing. We go out, and it was a little wavy, not too bad. It wasn't bad at all. I dropped the line in the water. It didn't hit the bottom. Boom, I got something. I'm like, holy cow. I reel it in, put it to the side. Boom, he grabs something. I drop mine in, doesn't hit the bottom. Boom, I got something. We must have been on a school of fish.
Of course.
We caught about, no lie, we caught about 25 bluefish.
Wow.
They actually put them in a sack for us. And normally I wouldn't have taken that many fish. I wouldn't have. But he worked at Jim Seafood. Yeah, he worked at Jim Seafood. So he took all the fish into work. He cleaned them and everything, and he sold them that day. You know, he's like, I'll give you money. I go, I don't want any money. I go, these guys are going to get nice, fresh caught fish. They're going to enjoy it. The next day, after that, he says, I had people come in and say, that was the freshest bluefish I've ever eaten. It's like, yeah, because we caught it that night or early that morning, you know. So it was pretty good.
Blue fishing. I'm never really lucky fishing.
Yeah.
I caught 3 fluke yesterday, but no qualifiers.
Wow, okay.
Cool, good feeling.
Yeah.
I went out on one of the boats back in the day, the Speedy 6 or whichever one. I think it was Speedy 6. 3 years running, never got skunked at night bluefishing.
Wow.
Never ever got skunked.
It's a good time
I said,
to go.
Listen, I'm stepping on your boat. It's the first time for everything, brother. He's like, yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Not one bluefish, and the guy won the pool. He was trolling out the back of the boat and caught a bonita, a tuna.
No.
And they gave him the pool.
Wow.
I said, I told you guys.
I told you. Oh, you were the kiss of death on that boat when you got on there.
Listen,
holy cow.
like, I want to take your picture and never let you on again.
You're not allowed on this boat again.
Yeah, I never really just feel lucky. I love to fish. Really
wow.
I do okay, but...
No, that's awesome. All right, guys, those are our stories.
That's it.
I'll be back.
We got plenty more.
It's always nice when Jerome stops by. He's always in such a good mood. Like, he could put anybody in a good mood. That's what's so great about him. So that's pretty much it with what we're going to get done on this car. I was going to keep going. I might still go a little bit. But did you ever have that really good cup of coffee and you just can't wait to have another sip of it? And then something like that happens? It was such a good cup of coffee. So how's your day going? I just had to show you that. I'm going to clean this up now. I'm probably going to do... Because this quarter panel is almost done. It's not done yet, but it's almost done. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just bang down the door and maybe the fender and call it a day. Because like this, you know, I always try to keep the videos right around 35 minutes or so, whatever. But this video is almost an hour long. So I always try to keep them short enough to where I don't take up too much of your time, but long enough to where I can cover as much as I can on what we're working on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the phone up, which is a camera. I'm going to set it up. And we're just going to start banging away at the quarter panel. Just touch it up a little bit. We're going to hit the door, the fender, and this car is like right there. This way tomorrow, all it leaves us is whatever we need to touch up on the car that we just did. We'll have to do this right here, the lower valance, the roof, and then this intermediate panel right here. This right here. Oh, and this back panel. But it shouldn't take long at all. It's really, I mean, the car, it's sanding down fairly easy, and it's moving pretty fast. And game plan for tomorrow is whatever we don't finish today, on this car, we'll finish tomorrow. And then I'd like to roll the car out. I'll put it over there somewhere. I'm going to clean out this whole garage, air it out, wash it down, and then wash this car down so we can get it ready for paint for Wednesday. So I'll do that at the end of the day tomorrow. This way, Wednesday, whatever we missed or whatever we didn't clean, or whatever that has to get done, we'll do it early, and then maybe Wednesday evening is when we'll paint the car. I still have to put the hood on there. I got to flip that upside down and block down the top of it. And it's really like we're right there with this car. We really are. I think this car is going to look pretty good. So you know me, enough babbling. What do you say we start finishing off the side of this car? Here we go. Let's just polish this off a little bit more. I got to tell you, I think this is really good to go almost. So that means we're halfway there. Not bad though, I got to say. I don't feel any waves in this at all. So that means it's probably got a lot of waves in it. I always say, bodywork, when you think you're done, you're only halfway there. Yeah, I think we're good. Whew. I think that's money right there. I think we got it. Give me a second. Let me just air this place out. I'll be right back. All right, guys, the dust is all settled. We got this side all sanded, blocked down. It's not bad. It's hard to see on the camera. I mean, but you run your hands down here, it just feels glass straight. But I'm not saying it is glass straight. It just feels super straight. And I got all the little dimples out of it. And what I'm going to do tomorrow is game plan for tomorrow. We're just going to hit this right here. We'll block that down. We'll block down the roof, the tail panel. We'll block that down. And this right here. Once that's all done, I'm going to go around the whole car again. Just real easy, touch up whatever just a little more finer, just take my time and just touch up the few little things that we might have missed. And then after that's done, we're going to take that trunk deck. We'll flip it upside down over to there because we got to block that down. But that shouldn't be too bad because I remember we got a decent amount done on that also. And that's it. We're just going to keep plugging away, and hopefully we'll get this car outside tomorrow. We'll get this place cleaned out somewhat. We'll wash it down a little bit and get it all ready for the next day if we can get it ready, if we can get it painted for Wednesday. I'm knock on wood, I'm shooting for Wednesday. But if not, maybe Thursday. But that's about it. I just wanted to keep you guys posted on what was going on. And don't forget to send in your rides for Friday Night's Car Show. Send it to my email, keepitsimplegarage@gmail.com. 2 pictures, what the car is, and your name, okay? And then it'll be in Friday Night's Car Show. And there's already a few guys that started sending their cars in already, which is awesome. Thank you very much. And that's pretty much it. And this is a Welder too. Don't forget, we're going to be giving this away. I'm going to clean it up. I'll put it back in the original box. Like I say, it's used, but it was used for a review. And then we went to Mr. Wilson's and we welded up. What did we weld up? Oh, we welded up the firewall. The firewall and and the fender well, because Mr. Wilson had to change the blower motor. That's buried in here, back in there. And the way to find it, there's a bump right there. So you cut around it like here. You only cut 3 sides. You cut 3 sides, you bend it over. And where that bump is, that's the bump out for the back of the blower motor. So you know where it is. So you just have to cut a hole big enough just to fit that one, take that one out and put the new one in. And it's really not that bad. If you cut 3 sides, you bend it over, you change it, you bend it back down. You only have to deal with 3 sides to weld up. So that's the only thing that we use that for. And like I say, I'm going to put it back in the box. I'm going to clean it up. And it's still new, but it's gently used, I should say. All right, it's seasoned. So what I'm going to do with that is at the end of Friday Night's Car Show, I'm just going to scroll through. Well, it's actually going to be before the end, but the end of the Friday Night's Car Show is when I'll announce the winner. And like I told you, I'm just going to go through all the comments. I'm going to scroll through up and down forever, and then I'm going to stop it, put my finger on it, and whoever wins, whoever put my finger on, that's who wins. And all you have to do is just email me your information, and I'll mail it out to you. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to keep you posted on what was going on, and this is it right here. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves. I hope to see you tomorrow.